Hello, welcome back to this game I'm playing. If you want to play a video game, this is one of them. Do you want me to take off the promotion then? If you, I mean, I just put it up because I figured, I always put the promotion up. There's kart racing. Alright, so welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2, or welcome to Sonic Adventure 2 if you never played Sonic Adventure 2 before. We're gonna play some more Sonic Adventure 2, or some Sonic Adventure 2 if you've never played. You get the idea. Today we're gonna be playing the kart racing game, where we play a kart racing game. Kart racing. All right. We have some karts. So let's start with Sonic. Sonic kart. Sonic kart time. And we'll do beginner. No need for any preambling or rambling. It's just time to do some Sonic Adventure 2. I think I should just be holding there. What is who? Whoa. We're currently doing badly. This is weird because I'm like in like the actual car. Also, I've got a number 1 on me and I'm 6th. That's not very accurate numbering. Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty cool, pretty neat. I quite like it. I've already rammed into a wall. That's how you know it's quality. I rammed into a wall and I'm doing terribly. That's how you know it's quality. I'm almost caught up to Rouge. Hello, Marktact. Welcome to Sonic Adventure Moo. The game where Sonic becomes a cow. Sonic the cow hog. That's what they said. Ah, shoot, come on, Rouge. Give me some leeway here. I'm already so far behind. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Takes a while to pass people. Yeah. As they say in as I always say, I noticed it. Yeah, it's true. Feel free to steal that one. It's one of my favorite sayings, and I think everyone would benefit from more of its use. What do these guys do? They're like they're so jittery. They're like, and then they'll it feels like I have to turn, right? I have to have like some kind of turning radius, and these guys just feel like they're strafing. I think they are just strafing, right? Right? Am I wrong? It looks like they're just strafing. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Tatsuki Soda. Hello, Mazra Mix. So triplet cows. No, not triplet cows. Sonic Adventure Moo, not triplet Adventure Moo. It's not the triplets. Don't worry about it. That's Mom. Oh, great. We got third. Alright, so Tails and Rouge have their stats from story mode, by the way. That makes sense. Sonic and Shadow are also play identically, but Knuckles and Eggman are unique. Huh. I was gonna see, part of what I was gonna see is I was gonna try and get used to each driver and win as each driver. A little bit of padding because I need to get to Thanksgiving break so I can play 2-player mode with people. Anyway, so this minigame was just a very weird Sonic level. It's both. That's right, Fiona. It's both. Mom, no, you're not a cow. I don't mean that. Mazra Mix is mom, my mother. You're not a cow. Sonic is a cow. The blue hedgehog character. Well, I guess the blue cow character. Naomi. Okay, people are getting up on me. Mark Tex is my sister, if you couldn't tell by the fact that they're also calling Mom. So yeah, these are the same stats, huh? Well, I was hoping to see if I could master each kart. That was the hope, the hook. Can I just hold A here? Is it like Mario Kart where I have to do something, or can I just hold A? Mom's grounded me, great. You can't do that. I live in the colleague now. I think I just hold A. That should make things a little bit better. They're still really fast when they're clearly not It's going on a system. There's clearly some kind of system going on. I don't know what's going on. It's both. What? Oh, I never explained myself. So when you play this game normally, you would come across a random level that's just a car level, right? It's like either there's a hero mode and a dark mode. So in dark mode, the random car level is, I actually don't remember what it's called. In the hero mode is Route 101, but in the dark mode it's called Rouge's Wild Ride. That's a lie. It's not called that at all. Shoot, what's it called? It's I don't know, one of them. It's Highway. It's something. It's not important. I'm first, so it's not important. Basically, there's a Rouge level, and you play as Rouge, you either play as Rouge or Tails in a kart race level, and so you're out banging. I'm hitting the walls. That's bad for speed. So you don't go as fast if you slam into the walls. That's a top driving tip from Philip today. But yeah, so basically, once you do that, you unlock this minigame. So this is a side mode you unlock from playing the weird Sonic level that is basically this mode, but without racing people. It's just you have to drive the car. So it's not very... I mean, it's exciting because for A rank you have to do it in a certain amount of time, and then there's a mission, so one of the A rank missions is do it without running into a wall, which that one takes a while. But that's how it's both. Right. Shoot. I'm close to winning this one. I'll look at chat when I'm not doing this, because that should be the end, right? There we go. It's a very bare bones minigame. Okay, I don't think it's that bad. Okay, yeah. So I think the kart racing in this game is quite fun, if you can get used to it. Like everything in this game, it's never fun in the beginning. It's only fun after suffering. That's what I always say. But that's yeah. Mom, you can ground you because of echo. You can't use that everywhere. You're running the joke into the ground. Of a Sonic OC / Mobian OC. That's good to know. How should I miss? Carts. Fish off the Sonic 2 or Shurigurich. I do not know what that is. I think. Maybe I do. Yeah, what Mark said. Also, I could force you to watch Les Miserables, the movie, or Cats. Oh, shoot, that is probably true. She probably could do that. I'm assuming they're bad, based on their reputation. And also that it's even used as a threat. But yeah. Yeah. In defense of this kart minigame, yeah, there's not a lot to it. There's only 3 tracks. Clearly they didn't code all the AI to actually drive the kart, because they really are just strafing. And there are tons of things we could say about this game. But I think that the kart mechanics themselves are pretty fun, and I could see this being interesting, actually trying out different stats. Do Rouge and Tails have the same stat, actually? I actually don't know. I mean, I think it's neat. I actually don't know what Sonic stats are, but currently they're bad. Because I'm doing really bad. Who ran the echolocation joke into the ground? You guys! I only said echolocation whenever I got echolocation. And that is a totally fine example of you can... and so it was always... I wasn't the one who started saying it outside of the game. They do, okay. It's basically Sonic, but a bit crazy. My idea is Sonic that had no world, so he just grabs the rest of the multiverse to come together. What do you mean he has... So in the beginning, there was nothing. And, wait, no, in the beginning... Oh, shoot, I messed up. In the beginning, there was Sonic. And the word was Sonic. You know what? Never mind. Just pretend I'm cleverer than I am. That's how I get through. I'm sure this person never played Dungeons & Dragons in their life. I want to have a surprise for you. I have, in fact, played Dungeons & Dragons. probably with you, unless that's a completely random I asked I told my D&D group about the fact that I was playing Sonic Adventure 2 here. So there is the minuscule chance that's a completely random person, which would be absolutely hilarious, but unlikely. Unfortunately, I've never been that cosmically lucky. Inflection matters. What do you mean? What are you referring to? So he wasn't meant to exist for what he does. Oh yeah, like how I literally was so slow that someone finished before me and it cut me off of the game. I mean, that's not a situation that exists in real life. You're gonna have to elaborate. What does it mean to exist? Like why wasn't he meant to exist? I'm sure they never heard the name George Curb. Okay, if they guessed George Curb off of, it's possible because the name is a reference, so you might be able to get the reference. That's true. That's true. It's always possible. See, I hit a subtle reference in the George Curb name that no one's ever been able to get. So, theoretically, if they could guess that I would name my character that way. It's always possible. I feel like I might... Yeah, inflection matters because of echolocation. Okay. But running the joke into the ground, it involves doing it too much. And while I might have done it a bunch in the context of the game, you guys are the ones that brought it outside of the game. Okay? Therefore, I am justified and bad at this minigame. I think it's like a Mario referencing. Nope, you're wrong. I'll tell you if you're wrong, and I'll tell you if you're right. Tails and Rouge are good accelerating and handling. Sonic Shadow are fast. Yeah, I'm starting to notice that as I slam into like the 50th wall. I bet I can make... I definitely can't make those drift turns. Wait. Actually, whenever I say that in Sonic, right, whenever I'm like, I can't do this in Sonic Adventure 2, I learn how to do it, and it feels like 10 times better than I could have ever imagined it feeling. That's like the magic of Sonic Adventure 2, right? It feels absolutely terrible to play, and then like you're like, I can never master this, and then like you get the hang of it, and it feels amazing. Which is, personally, has some issues as a design philosophy, but at the very least, it's enjoyable-ish now. I say enjoyable-ish because clearly I haven't gotten the hang of this one quite yet. I think because I'm used to Rouge and Tails, who are better at handling, so I got used to their drifting mechanics. Because those are the ones you play in the base game, which are part of that level thing I was talking about earlier to Fiona. Hey, we're actually not last. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Get it? Lasted? Everyone left. That would be fun. Don't do that. Don't do that, though. That would be bad. Don't actually do that. Whenever I say something, say that would be funny, it's almost certainly a terrible idea that you should never do. I'm sure the D&D group can attest to that. Actually, have I done anything horribly stupid as Curb? I don't think so. I think the most is I ran after someone, which might be slightly unsafe. Tails and Rouge are good at acceleration and handling. I read that. For mocking purposes, hashtag family. Thanks, Mom. I don't remember what Knuckles does, but I was successful with him. And I've never played as Eggman. Dang, you never played as the Eggman? Missed opportunity. Oh shoot. Bad time for the war. I gotta focus a little bit. Because otherwise I'm gonna crash this thing into the sun. Oh my gosh, you're so terrible at turning. I'm so terrible at turning. Okay. Hey, we're doing it. That is so... How do I do that? Alright, maybe we can still catch up. We can still catch up. This is a little thing I like to call denial. Alright, so let's read... Since I'm already losing, let's read Turk's message. Shoot, that was too early and too close to the right wall. Uh, my idea is that I swear it's so hard to read and drive. Is this why they told me not to text and drive? Can't be it. Must be different. My idea is that every time a Sonic World is unused / scrapped or abandoned, like places or items, that's alright. That one's a lost cause. The world starts to decay. That is basically the rubble of this world personified. That's kind of a cruel multiverse, right? Because people are inevitably going to forget about things they create, right? Like, eventually the person who created the universe dies, right? Within a human amount of lifespan, right? And so basically it means every world in the Sonic multiverse is doomed to, like, collapse. Which is terrible. In fact, that almost frames the Sonic that's trying to cobble together a universe as a good guy. Because, like, they're going to make it... They could theoretically maybe try and make the first stable universe ever to exist. Oh my gosh. I underestimated how hard it is to read and drive. I learned nothing in driving school. I actually, fun story about the driver's test. I passed, but I definitely got a lenient person because I was like, I didn't make all of the moves, right? I didn't do all of the moves, the 3-point turns and at least not perfect. I remember I looked over and they like circled the poorly done thing, like not failed, but like they didn't do it well or something. And then I was like, and I was like convinced as I was like fighting off tears because I was convinced I had failed it. And then I got in and they were like, oh yeah, no, why would you think you failed it? And I was like, well, I didn't. I looked over, I glanced over, and you marked poorly on your sheet when I did the turn. It's like, nah, that's fine. And I was like, oh, this is good. And then he was like, oh, so you forgot your turn signal. And I was like, oh, because I had read before, like, which shocked me because I had read before, the driver's test that they are allowed to fail you for any breaking of the law. So I was like, they could have completely done me in for that one. I think I don't know if they have any like restrictions on why they could fail you. I told the D&D group that you could chat. Because normally I look over more, but like I am at third and I'm terrified of losing that position. It's like we're not even that far in. Like if I don't win this race, it's not that big a deal. But like I'm invested in winning. So I'm like terrified of reading. Ah, shoot, and then chat's gonna be a backlog. You know what? We're close. Oh, come on, no. Famous last words. Oh, we're close. Fails immediately. Loses all chances. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. No, Sonic, please be better at the thing you're explicitly bad at. Okay. And it's already lost. Okay. Also, you don't make down through those curves. You're one of the same ones. Yeah, I guess that's because I'm playing as Curb and not as me. No, actually, okay, I like to pretend I'm a little bit of a gremlin, but let's be honest, I'm quite reasonable when I'm not purposely putting on a show. But yeah, you're done. Well, the thing is, the party's constantly imploding, so I'm the reasonable. I'm one of the sane ones. Sonic's bunny design, or things like Sonic X World and Astro World, will be the worlds that are decayed. Huh. So like Epic Mickey, I think we are talking about Epic Mickey kind of thing. Sorry. If you use echolocation, you won't crash. But you're running it completely. No one else knows what you're talking about. Oh no, I have to explain echolocation now. Oh god. You know what? I'll do it after I read this. Dad's laughing at me. Thanks. Wow, I apologize. Philip is one of the sane ones. That's a first. It's not a first. You should see our party. Oh, you should see our party. You should see. I will say, Galaxy Wolf knows at least a little bit because at the tail end of an all-nighter, I actually don't know who you are, but so right after, so I'm gonna say things that. All right, so right after the Right, right. I'm talking in code. Right after the house. Oh, I'm first. And I slammed the door. I hate Sonic. I bet I could have dodged that with Rue. Anyway, so right after the house burned down, I realized I was behind on homework a lot, and I was so behind on homework that I decided, well, gonna pull an all-nighter, and then I didn't sleep for a period of 36 hours. And at the tail end of those 36 hours, I called Galaxy Wolf on the way home from some kind of networking thing for, I think, Engineering City Scholars, and I just called Galaxy Wolf on the way home, and so Galaxy Wolf knows at least a little bit, because I definitely rambled a bit about why I was pulling an all-nighter. Which, to be fair, was mostly my poor choices. If I had done more work on Monday, then the fact that I didn't do work on Tuesday would have been a moot point. But, and I obviously could have done work on Wednesday or Thursday, but the days were pretty full. Thursday for obvious reasons, that's when we meet, and Wednesday for, Wednesday was the day I was doing the all-nighter, and I stayed up, so I did work on Wednesday. Okay, so I don't do work on Fridays because I'm like a hibernating bear. I spend all day like preparing for this, so I sound energetic on stream, and so like I basically don't stress myself out at all on Fridays. And then Saturday, my mom's visiting, and Sunday's co-game. So I was like, and it's due Monday, and I was like, well, all-nighter it is. So anyway, that was so Galaxy Wolf. Galaxy Wolf knows a little bit. I've also talked about the D&D thing a little bit because I was talking about I just mentioned it sometimes in passing. I know Galaxy Wolf in real life that's why she's the mod and no one else, because I actually know who she is as in like person time. Anyway, so yeah, Galaxy Wolf knows at least a little bit about what's just like the snippets of what's been going on. I've already failed. You should. I don't recommend crashing into the sun. Thanks, Collect Cooper. Polytrim, what are the other party members? Well, you're asking Polytrim, so I will. And I need to get through this chat, so I'll let that happen. Maybe don't crash into the Goodyear blimp either. Thanks. Other party members include an arsonist, a cat/owl hybrid. Arsonist is about cat/owl hybrid, and Robin Hood if he were a fairy. Oh yeah, also there's an arsonist, and then there's someone named Arson, and they're not the same person, but the arsonist was, but the main person named wait, are they? Wait, I guess it's fake fire. I think Rue's the arsonist. Never mind. I'll focus on reading the chat. Difference between unused decay and abandoned decay. Abandoned decay is like the world ending, can be slow or instant depending on the world, and scraps unused decay is basically a husk. Still sounds pretty bleak that it's... still sounds pretty bleak. Was the arsonist an arsonist for a career or by typical D&D habits? Oh yeah, Fiona is a D&D veteran, so they know things. Unclear. I took it years ago. As far as I know, the only mistake I made was going through a yield sign slightly too fast. I failed. That's scary. So Galaxy Wolf took it before me. So that's the picture I had in my head during my driving test. For context. Sorry, I'm not familiar with Epic Mickey. Oh well, I gotta tell you about Epic Mickey after I finish reading these. Galaxy Wolf saying that the Turd Tales. That's because I was talking about D&D. Arson the one who set the house on fire. Yes, so that is Rue. I was the one trying to stop them. That's either Rhea or Heroes. I think Rhea. Oh, that explains because Heroes doesn't come out till later. Oh, that explains the things. And who are you in the car? That's Rhea. All right. I could have just waited till I read the message that says it's me. Are you a force or for sanity? Pretty much. My character tries to be the sane one, but just hides it a little better. Rue is the arsonist, plays by Ashton. Arson plays Robin, who is the thief. And then Robin basically helped out from the Robin basically helped Rue, but felt really bad about it afterwards. 2 of his siblings have passed their driving test already. That is terrifying. My siblings, the ones that are my siblings that I know of and think of as with that image in their head, that's terrifying. Which 2? Oh, it's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be the 2 that I wouldn't trust to drive too because of how the timelines line up. It's great. No, that's not fair. I do trust them to drive generally. I'm mostly doing that whole family ribbing thing. It's still a little terrifying though. Grow up so fast. Faster than me. I took like forever to take the driving test because I went to a boarding school, and so driving test was not a mandatory class, and so I just didn't do it until it got to the point I didn't have to do 50 hours of driving. So another round of Philip unencouraging people to drive to ever get into a car that he drives. I didn't have to do the 50 hours because I timed it out. That's how long I waited. So, yeah. Just really never get into a car with me. The carts look really goofy, like, with their really minimal animation. And, like, it's really goofy. I wonder if that's actually what I look like, right? I mean, it looks like we're turning from our perspective, but maybe that's just an illusion, right? Because it's of how it's structured. Okay. Also, oh my god. Oh, why does racing have to be so fast? If we would just slow down a little, I'd be able to read chat way better. You know what? I'm going to use this time to talk. I'll use the races to talk on topics that I decide on based on the chat. That's actually a really good idea. I'm so glad I had it. I will. So Epic Mickey is a game. It was like Disney Interactive. It's a game where you play Mickey, a mischievous Mickey Mouse, and you play in the Land of Forgotten Worlds, right? You play, and so basically the backstory is that Disney had just gotten the rights to Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit, back, which was the first character. I won! Yeah, so Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit, back, and so, I'll tell you the rest of the characters later. I sure cannot enter most worlds. There are a few ways you can, though. 1, have the world connections to other worlds. Fleetway with its mirror zone. I know what those words mean. Obviously, Fleetway with its mirror zone. Fraud. Yeah, Robin helped with arson. Have the world be unstable like a world that's nearly ending or poorly made. My D&D party is mostly sane, other than a grumpy, slightly unhinged orc who likes to take the most direct solution, which is usually his fists. He got arrested once. I will say, we have a lot of people who like to take the direct solution, physically, but emotionally, we like to take the winding road that, like, slams into that with sharp turns. Kind of like this race we're doing. Claire's saying they got a 5. That's a good score. If it tries without one of us, they're one of those who's basically a Minecraft perspective mode. Well, that's fair. Still kind of creepy. I don't want to know that people are always watching. Anyway, so don't fear. Okay, thanks, Mom. She said you're gonna be a great driver. I'm proud of you. Okay, I'm sorry, Claire. I trust you to drive, and I would trust being in a car with you. It's just a shock. You're my younger sister, and it's hard for me not to think of you as in that context. We both agree that Jay's not ready to drive. No kidding. I'm joking. That's a joke. Don't take that seriously. That's fairly tame. Only arrested once. All the D&D people being like, "Wow, your party's sane." Like, oh gosh. What must it be like to be in a party that, like, is sane? I can't imagine it. Kirby would have so much less to do. So because it's Kirby, right? And like I'm a big Kirby fan, Galaxy knows Kirby as well, and would therefore know what I'm talking about. I have to play Kirby as Sane because it's Kirby. I mean, I have to. It is necessary. Yeah, but we've all right. So if you're gonna act like Sonic, but crazy, well, it's always a good idea. The crazums always helps the character. Oh, we're drifting. What? Okay. Who? What? What was that? This game is wild sometimes. Oh my gosh. I'm supposed to probably go faster on those sections. At least faster than what I did. Holy smokes. And every time a world decays, he is able to absorb the consciousness of the characters. Galaxy talked about we had to restrain him multiple days before he could do something stupid. He was the former TM. Oh, shoot. Yeah, but you see, unlike... Okay, Galaxy, I told you what happened the first session, right? In which we failed to restrain. I think it was... Was it? I think we succeeded in restraining Rue, who wanted to set everything on fire. I don't remember who destroyed us all, or who triggered the audience. But basically, at least you're able to stop them. At least that's a potential game plan. This is so weird. It's like it has gravity. It affects like that little slope off. It doesn't like stick your cart to it down like a magnet. That is like gravity, like that's going down. I don't know why. It feels so weird. It's crazy. He has a bunch of people in his head. Oh, he's fun. Oh yeah, Epic Mickey. Epic Mickey is a game for the Nintendo Wii where you it's like it's kind of like it's a game you can play as Mickey where you can use paint or thinner to make things be created or thin stuff out or uncreate things, and like there's like a good and evil path. You can be good Mickey or evil Mickey, and so that's how it works, and it's got a very good atmosphere, and I think it's enjoyable to play. But I know quite a few people don't like it gameplay wise, but it definitely has amazing atmosphere, and it's just fun concept, and it takes place in the land of like the Forgotten or something. I don't remember what it's actually called, but like you basically take place in a land of forgotten Toon characters, and the land is a waste. It's called Wasteland. So like the wizard from Fantasia makes the land, and then Mickey, mischievous old Mickey, completely destroys it, and then later on creates something called the Blot, who because they used the magic paintbrush to try and create something called the Blot, which was made out of paint and thinner. And it's got to be wild for anyone who doesn't know what Epic Mickey is. Like, this is an official part of the... this is an official Disney product. Yeah, so the Blot made out of paint and thinner is something Mickey creates, kind of like in the early days. Then he gets super popular and kind of forgets about it. And then the Blot comes back and kidnaps him. And then he's stuck in Wasteland, the land of forgotten toys. Not toys, that's Rudolph. The land of the forgotten kind of Wasteland. It's just called Wasteland. And so like this great atmosphere. As you thin stuff out or paint things in, the music changes. I love some of the pieces in it that just are wonderful atmosphere. And I have a lot of fond memories of it. So I know people have criticized it, saying it's somewhat tedious, that the morality mechanics are fairly unfleshed out. But also it's like Mickey. It's Epic Mickey. So like I'm kind of okay if it's just good or bad choice. And I had a lot of fun with it. It's one of my games I quite remember very fondly as a kid. So so that's what I was saying when I was saying it reminded me of it. Like the old and forgotten ideas end up in Wasteland, which isn't a naturally terrible place. It's just that Mickey completely screwed it up at the beginning of the story. Wild game, I would recommend it. There's a wonderful area, I think, called Mickey Junk Mountain, where he has to climb a mountain full of discarded Mickey merchandise. It's a crazy game to exist. And then I know another reason why people are grumpy is because the original concept art is released, and the concept art is even way crazier than the original. Although the creators have said that they just released the concept art because they were like, we'll go as big as possible, and then like the bargaining thing where you ask for more than you'll actually, and then you like whittle back down. So that's why it's so crazy. But like, it's pretty crazy. It's supposed to be a darker take on the Mickey franchise, and a lot of the discourse about it is whether or not it's succeeded in actually being that. But again, all of this adult discourse about is not something I know. I know a little bit about it because I've been looking into it, but like in the end, what I think of is a game that I had a really fond time with as a children, and it's fun. I think it's a fun too. Then there's a sequel called Epic Mickey 2, and it was terrible. And then the franchise died, and so did Disney. And then Disney closed Disney Interactive because that's what happens when you merge your companies with a big corporation. Because it wasn't Disney Interactive before this. It's that they do like one thing, and then when it doesn't become an immediate success, they shut it down. Don't do mergers. Today on Philip's Stream, we learned that capitalism is bad. Wow. Valuable lesson, everyone. No, Knuckles! I swear. No, I can see it all. No! Oh, Artificers, electric gauntlets, and a flying robot cat. Everyone else kind of has to be the social one to take over the country for him because he decides the best to mug someone. Formed around my thinking went crazy with wanting to play for once. They finally let it all out. Sounds probably do it or restrain an artificer. Probably better than some other options. So I never played with an artificer like party. And Fiona was laughing. As big heavy tank artificer. And then Turk's like it's similar to the Wasteland from Amazing Nicholas. Yeah, so that's good. And Fiona's asking if it's typical for artificers to be tanks. Yeah, caught up. Did it. Oh, shoot. I have to explain echolocation now. Artificer is very versatile. Its subclass is armor. Which is very defensive nature, but there's also stuff like alchemists that can make potions and bombs. And then Turk's talking about sure having glitching powers, which are like good but also bad. Where was I? Oh, I should probably explain the reason they're calling out echolocation so much is that there's this one I play a card game called Doom Wings, and there's this one card that allows you to draw an extra card before every turn, and it's called echolocation. And the first time we played, I got echolocation, I put it down, and then every single turn I just feel like because of echolocation, I get to draw another card. And now they won't stop making fun of me for it. To be fair, it's pretty funny when it doesn't come up all the time. I think it's especially funny. It also is great because I can never help but break out laughing if I actually get the card in a game. Right? Like if I actually get the card, I was like that's more important than winning. It's just have to get echolocation, and I hope for it every time. And I remember last time I was about to play my card because I had it in my deck, and I was like, all right, everyone, I do it my turn. And then immediately, as soon as I said, all right, everyone, doing your turn, they're like, do you have echolocation? And they did have echolocation. It's so fun. I love echolocation. But yeah, so that's echolocation. Uh, and that's why the family will never stop making fun of me for echolocation. Uh, it's just so much fun to get echolocation, right? And now that I've built up a mythos around it. Right. So that's the Doomlings. That's the Doomlings. Doomaling, doomaling, doomaling-a-ling. Well, we're in third. That's a decent placing, and I could realistically kind of catch up, maybe? Probably not, though. I'm pretty far behind. Oh, maybe. I think that's Taylor's. Maybe. He need to stop running into walls, though. Come on. Oh, that was such a slowdown. I don't think I'm going to make it. Like, Tails is getting further out of sight, which is... And the other person's getting closer to me, which is not how you want it to go if you're trying to win. Trying to win it all, you kind of got to get closer to the target. It's got to be the other way around. You got to gain distance, and they got to choke it. See where I am, Sonic, so I do have a bit of a speed thing, so I might be able to overtake them here, and maybe we're close to the end, I think. But no, I think I'm not going to be able to get that. That was my ditch effort, and I didn't get past Knuckles in. Oh my god, again. Sure, it's very what you powers. You clip through things, person action. Yes, I do play Doom Wings. It's very fun. I draw a location. So I can walk to any room, but let's clip for the floor. I see. Echolocation is not helping me now. No, because this is not Doom Wings. I don't have echolocation. It's not a card that does anything. I've lost with echolocation before. All it does is draw an extra card before each turn. And allow me to absolutely... Oh, it probably didn't help that I got it. Like, we played it like the first two times where we first got Doom Wings, and I got it both like times, I think. So that did not help echolocation's reputation amongst the family. Oh, come on, guys. And by guys, I mean me. I don't know why I said like anything other than just me. Come on. Oh, it's neck and neck and neck. So you say that, Sonic. You say like later, as if like this is lap 1 and we're definitely gonna like screw up and not be able to do it later. Right, like you know that's in the cards for you, Sonic. Come on. Think we're... Go, come on. No, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I get, no, God. Okay, we're still within catching up distance. Tell you, you arrogant hedgehog, you're gonna stop jinxing us. When you say later like that in the cocky voice, we're gonna like immediately get like slam into 17 walls. So don't say it, okay, Sonic? I swear to stop it! Immediately run into walls. The walls can hear you talk, Sonic. I'm not crazy. I just want to win. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, so this is lap 2. I wish there was a mini-map like in Mario Kart where I could, like, anxiously check how well I'm doing, which is always what I use the mini-cap for in Mario Kart for. And I think that's like the only reason you use it. That's what everyone else uses it for, right? Like, just you anxiously check. Oh shoot! If I like, are people catching up? That's what I use the mini map for. We can't do Mario Kart because this is Sonic kart racing. All right, getting some rings. We did not get enough rings to boost, which is something that we kind of want to do off of this. Yes, come on, come on, come on, come on. Drift into this. All right, we're actually solidly ahead. We can boost here. I only hit one wall there, which is good. No! Oh, God. Fuck, son. Come on, 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 come on. They're trying to through the edges. No, 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 no. Come on. Yes. Speedy rate. You won #1 in extra level car rate. Expert level car rates. Yeah. Controls quick showers, but only sometimes. Each play is Rouge. Bats can echolocate. Gosh dang it, guys. I should never have told you about this. I'm not crazy. I just want to win. That is what crazy people say. Is it? I'm not sure. Language. Don't get to language me. It's my stream. I'll use whatever language I want. We are doing. So now we're gonna do Tails. Let's see how Tails controls. Beginner, standard, expert. Hopefully, since I know the tracks this time, it won't take as long with Tails. I want to check Tails out. And look at him. Tails is a whole other beast. Oh my gosh, I have so much more control over how much I turn. And I'm slow as all heck. Alright. So the thing with Tails is I think I have to play a more perfectionist style with him. Right, like with Sonic, like sometimes you run into walls, right? But you're fast, so you can make up for mistakes. Tails, I don't think so. I think Tails is like you got to be perfecto, or more perfecto than early Ecto. Scroll up and down on the character select. I think you have extra cards unlocked. Yeah, we're gonna do that after the normal cards. I'm saving that. Now I want you to stream in German. I will not. No, it's... I said I could use whatever language I want, and I don't know any German words. So it wouldn't work out super well. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not doing so hot as Tails because I'm really slow. Gotta take advantage of the fact that I can avoid running into walls, but I keep running into walls, which makes that hard. Come on, Tails, you gotta do it. Do it for me, and also for you. Because you don't know I exist. Come on, why'd you steal all the rings, Rouge? I also gotta deal with being behind people. Shoot, I wasn't drifting. This has been a bit of a bust. What I hoped wouldn't be that hard of a challenge on this one. But yeah, no, Tails has fails. Tails fails, that's what they say. That's what they say all the way. Boom. Failure. Bratwurst. Thanks, Mom. Welcome Zombie Camden. I'm trying to beat all the levels of kart race with all the carts. That's the plan. Power boost. Yeah. Thanks, guys. There's lots of power boosts in this game. Yeah, wait up, please. Please wait up for me. These guys, I swear. They're just faster than me. I'm sure it's possible, though. That'd be really weird if it wasn't. And that's why we have the ability to power boost. Oh, I really should have used that that thingy. Only thing about power boost is it gets you to top speed, which is nice. And if your tails and you can dodge things, you can stay at top speed, which I think is the intent. To stay at top speed easier than the other guys. Closing in on Rouge, but it's just taking so long. And that's a hit on the wall, which slows me down, so it's another detriment, and Tails and Rouge getting farther and farther away. Alright, we definitely need to be like taking that boost. I think it's necessary as Tails. Where it might not have necessarily been necessary as Sonic. And we gotta take advantage of power boosts and boosts a lot more because we're not as raw speed as Sonic, the Hedgehog. Oh, we're so bad at this. Alright, we gotta get better. Will you be as a Sonic character? I don't know. I don't know. One of them. Alive. Alive and wellish. I gotta get these rings. So this could be essential. Because now they're all gone. How'd I miss those? Such a fool. It's exactly the kind of straightaway you want to use a power boost on too. Hearing Tails say, "Wait up," it's heartbreaking. Come on, Tails, you're killing me. I missed it, dang it. Okay. Fine, it's fine. Power boost is still going, so maybe that'll supplement. Come on. I could feel that I'm just barely keeping up with the person in front of me, which I think is Eggman. Oh, come on. No, it's Shadow Boy. Oh, come on. I'm not playing that badly. I know it. I just gotta lean into Tails' specific strategy more, which is power boosting and stuff, I think. Power boosting and leveraging your grid. Oh, I keep missing it. Thanks, Mom. For never letting me slay that go. Alright, so I can do it here, right? I get above people here, right? And then I can get like a few rings. Is the advantage of getting above people there. Come on, I could have gotten more of those. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. It's because I make the turn too well, right? I see it, I'm like, alright, I'm making the turn smooth, and I can't make it to that thing. I don't know what a yeen is. Yeah. Only like 6 rings. They're gobbling them all up. Gotten so much more there. So bad at getting rings, and this is where you'd want to use them too. Well, that ruined the boost, but I mean, I got in. It's hard to. I have to remember like that exact turn, which is, needless to say, kind of tricky. I'm actually catching up a little on that straightaway. Not as much as I clearly could be. Still in 6th at a pretty late point in the race. I'm still running into walls. Come on. Come on. Not even in on 6th place. I literally dodged those coins. Like, it's almost impressive. In ultra focus mode. I failed. Oh, hyena. Not bring shame on our family. I don't even know what you think I'm doing this time. Alright, welcome back. Oh my gosh. Turns out tail is hard mode. It ain't working out for him very well. If it's a right turn, if it's a left turn, maybe go a little looser on it. Come on. Get the 8 there. Oh shoot, they left those open. That's good. I get more rings that way. Those are left open. I have a power boost at this place now. Even with the power boost, I just eventually fall back behind. It's a constant game of catch up. This is different from Sonic, where I just had to not mess up once I got into some kind of favorable position. It just feels like I'm constantly losing ground instead of gaining it. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong. I missed the dash, so that was all worthless. I don't know, man. Tails is hard. But I want to do well as him. Come on. The pitiful amount of rings for the amount available, though. on. And then back down to 6th. I feel like I'm playing better than a Sonic, but I'm doing worse. Right, like, in terms of technique, I'm doing better than I did as Sonic, but like in terms of actual standings, I'm clearly not doing as well. Come on. I'm just not gonna do it. Okay, let's just start that. I don't think there's any rubber banding in this game either, like, because it kind of feels like it's just raw stats. Power boost. Miss those. Miss those coins rings too. And it's back to. I just never get ahead. Theoretically, I should be able to get ahead here a little bit, but even with hitting the boost, I'm barely catching up to Rouge, just to uncatch up to Rouge like a little bit later. For Rouge to start going faster than me. No, I don't think I can add weapons from the tornado to the cart. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's a game mechanic. Time to delete the super stupid character height again. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Well, I failed that, so I might as well do it now. Wait a second. Settings. Nope, that's not it. Not that one. Nope, that's not. Come on. That's mobile. How do I delete this again? There we go. Got it. Element deleted. The effect. I didn't delete the effect, though, so I can still see hearts and stuff flying up. How can you be so heartless? Easily. Next question. With a little remorse. Alright, does anyone want to look up a guide for how to do this? Really, Knuckles? It was that important for you to get more coins than me, yeah? You really needed them? So are you the one who's struggling on this? No. The absolute worst. Let me believe this. Nowhere even close. We have to pay taking the turns tighter, like just a bit, just be better, I guess. I ran into a wall though, and now they're ahead of me again. Oh my gosh. Some rings at least. It's lap 3 of 3 and I'm just not in a favorable position. If I had one more ring, I could be boosting right now. Missed all those rings over on the left. There it is. How to win be better. Oh, guys, thanks. I wouldn't have gotten that without you guys. I'll try that now. This is the being better run. We need to be cutting corners. We need to be trying to minimize our thing. We need to be trying to be as fast as we possibly can. And we're miserably failing right now. Ran into that wall, which negates all of the positives of going that route, so it's all bloody pointless. Maybe I don't need tails. In a lot of situations, might not need to drift. Like they still need to drift a little bit, but like. I think I can miss it even if I get in there. Oh my gosh. Come on. Hard thing is, it's hard to figure out when you do need to. But you appear to be faster if you don't drift. I think so, at least. Definitely feel like I'm staying closer to their tail. Even though I'm running into walls, I think I'm doing better because I'm not drifting, and there's until you run into a big wall like that. Except for here where you have to. Come on. On. Elite, come on. Come on. I did it! I beat better. That is actually interesting. I'm faster when drifting slows you down slightly. I'll look at my stats again. So Sonic has a much higher speed. Break and gap. I don't know what gap is. Oh, grip. Higher grip, better break. I wonder if that means that when I break, it slows me down more. High acceleration, but yeah, very interesting. Alright, so learning a lesson. Thing with Tails is trying to cut out as much of the drifting as possible. Thank you, Zelber. I worked really hard on that one. Took a lot of effort, but I managed it. Tails, why are you so cocky? It's been nothing but abjectly terrible for a while. Yep, that's not a good sign. And we're sixth again. Alright, so the problem is we do have to know when we have to drift now, because we're in stage 2, which is by default just going to be harder to do without drifting. No, let's try one normally, right? Like maybe the stage is different and I can just drift. Nope, I don't think so. That's the tricky thing, like, with this one, right? I have to actually figure out... where do I need to drift? But normally you have to, like, wait for a certain amount of time after you drift to be able to not drift again. One of the more annoying features of this game. Restarting. Yeah, now I've got the secret sauce, which is not drifting. That changes everything. Changes the entirety of how we play. Especially as we move on to a map where not drifting is harder. Hi, Sonic. Great, stole all my rings. Why steal all my rings? Why don't you? Not going well anymore. Restart. Getting better. That's great. I really need those, so... So that's the thing, right? If you ever need to turn, then it's really hard to unturn again. The ramps do it. If I keep using the ramps and the booster pads, maybe I can make this. It's a tricky one, I will admit. Trick track, paddywhack. Not easy. Dang it. Don't run straight into the wall. That makes it harder. Lesson learned. Yeah. Come on, guys. Could have taken that more elegantly. Come on. That'll reset me straight, but I gotta turn again here anyway. That'll reset me straight again. I don't know why I did that. I think I panicked. Can't catch me, Sonic. And you never will. Oh shoot, he caught me. Just don't know why I didn't see this coming. Oh, we just have to turn there. Oh, I missed the booster pad. That's a big blow. As Tails, you really hang on to those booster pads because they give you the speed up you need to actually overtake people. Because without them, you can kind of keep up with people while just not drifting. But first off, this is a course where you do have to drift a ton. That one's a real shame. The lights detach from the car when you jump. Yeah, why not at this point? Sonic Adventure 2, I'm not surprised. That's just how Sonic Adventure 2 does its business. Part of the charm, someone might say. I really wanted to convince you that if they were really wanted to convince you, they would say that. Alright, so right after that tunnel is a drift point. I'm gonna basically have to memorize where I have to drift, or it'll go badly for me. So it's here. Right after that. Here. Here. Great, missed the booster, so... I think I have to hit the boosters, or else I'm not really sure I'm gonna make it. Alright. Sure, how if you didn't run into the wall, Tails. Fun fact I learned today is that it's easy to catch people if they run into walls. Like that. So the nice thing about boosts and ramps is that they not only immediately, they're not only sometimes speedy, but they negate any drift effect. Come on. There's also like the fact that you still have to like learn how to drift, and drifting is not super intuitive this game. So like I'm trying to drift well only when I have to, and it's pretty tricky. Oh, that's bad. I didn't hit the boost panel. Come on. I swear, why? So yeah, like that's the fact. Like I knew I had to drift there, but like drifting isn't actually easy. Like it's not just oh yeah I have to drift and then like I know and then like my issues are solved, right? Knowing is half the battle, and very distinctly only half. Yeah. Another loss. But I will win. I slowly go stronger each attempt. It's I, the dark side of the... I'm Tails. Tails is the evil one. That's how I always read the Sonic characters. So I could either like also do it with like a wide berth. It's really hard to explain. Come on. What? That's a fallen wall slam? Oh, quite the miscalculation. On lap 2 and we might be able to make some magic happen. Odd if we can't do that though. Still in 6th. If we're in 6th by the end of the 3rd lap, I'm calling it. Why am I being such a fool? Calling it. Much like driving, you have to think about a lot of things at once when you play this. It's interesting, I think, but it's... yeah, at least to stuff like that, where you just choke it. And then it's just over. That was a rough one. I think I really need We really need to hit all the boost pads. It's pretty essential to win as Tails, at least. Oh, we reset, then we can drift here. Come on, that wasn't too bad of a mess up back there. Oh, Sonic. My great nemesis. Wait, I'm Tails. This doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't make a lot of sense, so there. Gotcha. Two out of three, and we're in third place. Isn't great, but I think it's doable. We've definitely lost ground that lap, though, which is not encouraging. No, generally, if you want to win the race, you have to gain ground. Generally lose ground to the second half. Whoa, I bounced up for no reason. That one was a big break, but I managed to avoid running into the wall by letting off the gas, so that's for a bit more than usual. That's probably worth it. Boost again. Come on. Go on here. Drift. Boost. Oh, it's not going to be enough. So close. Getting the hang of Tails driving. Or some people call it tithing. Come on. Come on. So that was a very clean thing in an almost undescribable ways, and I can't really describe how I did it. Wonderful. I messed it up. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oops. Might be wrong. Honestly, I'll be a bit annoyed if I'm right. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, nope. 207.16, 211. Oh, no, never mind. I think, worrying over nothing. Yeah, because I have a worse. Okay. Never mind. It's not an issue. Not an issue. Gotta hit that boost. Oh, I'm in last. I think I can do it. If I, well, no. It's a really tight race. Come on. Can't catch me, you can't catch me. Follow me, follow me, follow me if you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Come on, come on. It's gingerbreading time. Fools. You wish to defy me? Well, be my guest. But be warned, at the end of this experience you'll be so ginger and so breaded that you'll never want to ever do this again. It's like no one wants to be gingerbreaded. Frankly, a weird concept. I'm not even sure what it means to be gingerbreaded. Simply ginger and wrapped in bread. Both terrible situations on their own. A second out of 3 race reps. Alright, come on, we hit the booster there. Alright, pulling ahead. Come on, we missed a boost pad over there, which is gonna cost me. Alright, okay. It's cost me the lead, but I've shown I can regain the lead. Oh, it might be a little harder to do than I thought. Might have lost the lead a bit. Oh, and it's over. It's over. Beck, how much the stream is left? I don't know. I never know. We go till the whims demand an end. To the bloodbath, usually. So unfortunately untrue, Tails. They appear to indeed be able to catch you. Missed all those rings. Yes, I thought we definitely need to drift here. Gotta not miss the booster pads. Yeah, so this is kart racing. It's tricky. It's another one of those things. My favorite part was what Flightship said it would gingerbreaded, and gingerbreaded all over the other racers. That's my favorite part. I like how there's like no obvious line of logic. You have to like follow the like chain, right? Like, oh, you can't catch me is something the gingerbread man says. Oh, and Tails is saying you can't catch me constantly. That's where the gingerbread and like you have to use so much abstraction to figure out what I'm saying. So love it. You go through this, all the characters and then the extra cards. Yes. That is true. That's the plan. So you guys do anything earlier? Higher lives. You ever built a snowman before? Because that's something I've done. We have a very old snowman building kit, which it basically just provides this accessories. I think we used it 1 year, but not since then. Not since the olden times have we ever used the old snowman maker. Even though you already have all the emblems, yes, that is correct. Because otherwise, I want to show off the new. Here's the thing: each of the new cards doesn't just have new. I took a peek, right? Each of the new cards, you'll kind of see what I mean when you see them. Each of the new cards doesn't just have new. Doesn't just have like a new aesthetic, some which look really cool. It has like a new. It has like new stats, and they're like kind of crazy stats, like super over optimized in one area or something kind of thing. So like I want to just actually get a handle on each of the cards. Plus, as I have already said, how long until Thanksgiving? I would rather not disconnect the Sonic. I don't want to come back later for a bonus episode of Sonic Adventure 2. I want to be able to say we did it and then never touch it again. That's a bit of over exaggeration, but you get the idea. And so, if I can drag out the other missions out of it. Plus, I think I need to grind for rings anyway, because like rings are. I don't know if rings here actually count towards the total, but I need to grind rings for the other themes too. I still need like 30,000 rings, which is gonna definitely require some grinding of its own. But yeah, I want that 2-player episode. The 2-player episode doesn't have to be the last one, right? But like, I want to make certain that like, when it's over, it's over. We're pretty far behind, but I think we can catch up. Because we have 2 laps to do, so I don't think we could catch up in this lap. But it's always possible. I do have the ability to do some fairly crazy things. It is interesting, right? Like, just switching over from Sonic to Tails has caused me to have to refactor an entirely new strategy for how I tackle this. Which is interesting, right? There is some amount of depth to this game. Even if it's kind of rough, it's like there's at least some amount of mechanical depth to this game that is this tricky that I'm having to learn how to play to my cart. Note to self, that's a bad choice of when to use Power Boost. Because there's a boost pad right there, which I'm pretty sure does the exact same thing. Alright, this is not great. We are just barely going to lose because, yeah, we're going to hit that boost pad and it won't be enough. Good job. Great. Wonderful. We were really close. Try to do this again. I'm excited for when we get past the when we get to the kind of crazier cars. Don't worry, when we do two-player battle, you can just showcase the skins because I think they do have like some minor gameplay effect, but it's I don't want to drag you through the through the gauntlet. I just want us to show we gotta show all the skins and all the stages. And I would prefer if each of us gets to try all the skins and all the stages. They don't... those are separate. Like, they don't have to be all the skins on all the stages. Just at some point, I'd probably like to be every skin. And at some point, I'd like to play on every stage. And that's in every mode, obviously. And that shouldn't be too bad, because... there's only like a couple characters per mode that I think are available. Hopefully we could fit it in one stream, since there's nothing we actually technically have to accomplish. We just have to play against ourselves, so that one should be a chill kind of stream. Next time we play Mario Kart, are you going to demand we play Mario Kart 2 Racer instead? I mean, no. Probably not. I mean, eventually I'll do the Get Good at Mario Kart stream, but like, that's gonna be a... I anticipate that also being a... No, we're not gonna restart. I think I can do this. We made a big blunder there, but... Daniels, have some faith in me. That's not helping, but... because we're not set up very well for it doesn't mean it's not possible, and I think we want to try for it. Why? Because trying for it is interesting. And you usually get, yep, we can catch up here, alright. I think there is some kind of rubber banding. Well, no, because I also think I also thought it was time... Don't use Power Boost there, Philip. The characters actually have a lot to each other. I'm the type who sticks to my favorites, so I'm probably playing as Metal Sonic and Tico mostly. Okay. Well, the skins, specifically. I got an extra skin for each character in this mode. Well, you can do whatever you want. I'll play whatever. I'll try and play every single... Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Either way, it should be fine because I don't have to master anything, right? It's just a bunch of rounds. And if it's 3 hours, actually, maybe. How many characters are there per... So I know I only have, I think, skins for the main 6, right? So... What's, how many characters are there per game? Because you said kart racing is also a thing. I think technically Chow racing is also a thing too. Like, I think we can 2-player Chow. 4 characters in each mode. How many stages in each mode? And how many modes, obviously? I guess 3 normal modes, then there's kart racing, which I've already exhausted, so we don't have to, But we could. I'm going over different ways we could do this, and the advantages and disadvantages of doing so. Varies. Alright, how many stages total? Right? Because if each mode has... So, how many stages total? Not coming back from that. And then, can you also tell me what... Sorry, I'm making you look up a bunch of stuff. Can you tell me what the modes are, too? This will be... yeah. Take too many... can you just tell me? I'm trying to race. It's very hard to do math. Believe it or not, when driving at, like, ungodly speeds, math is hard. That's why I always have the score checker tell me how many pedestrians I've hit, instead of instead of trying to keep track myself. It's just not easy to do math on the road. Come on. Come on. It's only lap 2, but if I can actually do this lap 2 well, I could set myself up real well for lap 3. I've done it where I can gain time on each lap if I play my cards right. And don't mess up, which might be easier said than done, but... Alright, so this boost... Oh, goodness gracious. Right, we're going to save that boost for the end. Oh, sloppy. That was sloppy. Come on, come on. Oh, thank God. Back to you in a minute. My keyboard is terrible. That's fair. It's good, too, because I had to focus on that. Alright. That's time here, then expert for Tails. It's Tails in time. Also, I know I looked at the what's it called? I looked at the achievements. One of the achievements is like get to level 4 or something. I don't know what that means. That is a very annoying voice clip. Holding my own fairly well. That was terrible. But I'm actually doing not terrible. Alright, like I'm not doing amazing, but I'm keeping holding my own, I suppose, as we would say. Come on. Come on. Well, that's a bit of a tough one. We're going through every normal stage about 5, minus about 5, plus 2 mini courses for each mode of 3. All 4 is the final levels for each character. Oh. So is that, are there 2 level 4s per mode? Are there like 4 level 4s per mode? Because there's 4 characters per mode. More times after we start, the more it costs me. It's because this is a higher level. If I have to restart, it's worse. So maybe I should try and roll with the punches more because it takes so long to restart. Maybe I need to give myself more shots than I do. Come on. That's what Power Roost can do for you. Power Boost. I think the coins regenerate in this one. Huh. I think this level is easier than the other ones. At least for Tails. Obviously it wasn't for Sonic, I remember that. But yeah, I don't know. Forgot about that turn. Come on. To be fair, the first one I had to figure out how to work this, so how to get Tails to be viable. And then after that... But I definitely do think this one's easier than level... the intermediate level. Might not have been the best use of my power boost that I could have done. Man, that was easy. 10 for each mode. The stages are divided into levels based on difficulty. There are 2 level 4 courses for each mode. Ah, I see. So for the achievement, we just have to get one of those. That's Tails done. It's Knuckles time. Hoping Knuckles won't be as far of a departure. We'll just see how he works. Knuckles time. Knuckle back. Stuff like Final Rush. And Final Chase for Action Race. I see. It's 2 level 4s for each one. So I can't help but notice we've fallen behind. We're faster than Tails. Oh, I saw acceleration isn't as good. And now that we've got the whole thing purring. Oh, thank goodness. Tails is just like a very different kind of game. Last thing about this is we'll be able to see the top 3 times, so we'll see who's the, which one, like, which character I'm best at, for each course. Which will be cool. So far, Knuckles is looking like one that I'm pretty good at. Of course, you also have to factor in the fact that I try these at in an order, so. And the fact that some stages appear to be more difficult in certain cases. I also, because I think I don't think there's a time, I don't think there's a I don't think there's rubber banding in this game, in this one. My guess is that there's no rubber banding. And the reason I think that is because we always used to finish right before, right? Like Sonic would always finish right before the best time, and that's probably because I just barely beat the best time on standard. So I think it just is an X amount of time. If we want to have fun, we'll play a fair amount of action games, a lot of treasure run, and skip shooting battle entirely. But what if we want to be exhaustive? That's what I'm trying to think, right? Because I've got a few ideas, right? Here's the thing, right? Being exhausted, I'm thinking being exhausted probably won't be that bad, because, like, unlike this, where I have to become good at each cart, which could definitely be a challenge. In this, I don't have to be good at it, I just have to play it once. Oh, great, and you don't. Great. Besides the fact that I really do want to try shooting battle, it looks funny too. I like it when it looks like from the thing. We're gonna have to be at least some form of exhaustive. And we've crashed into a wall. By the point, not play any more shooting battle than I have to. Basically, match B until the other person dies. We don't know that. No, that's not true. You could fall off, and that's super funny. It's remember me laughing at the Tails falling off the pyramid. Good times. Alright, we at least have to see every skin, and we at least have to see every stage. Alright, let's just keep it to what my original had. We'll see. I need to try every stage with and I need to try every stage, and I need to try every skin. And so that puts a bare minimum of, I guess, 10 on shooting battle, because we'll have to try every stage. And then we'll decide more details. And then, yeah, I do know that I've played it before. It sucks. Alright, okay. It's just that so much of Sonic Adventure 2 it sucks immediately and then gets better as you do it. Unfortunately, it would be hard if... See, if two-player battle was a game mode I could play in one player, then... Yeah, so see times 242, which all of these other 2 times are better than, so... Yeah. There's at least minimal rubber banding. So, every story level except plus 2 mini. We can play Action Race and Treasure Hunt for a while, so it's gonna be... We can play for as long as we want, alright? But before we do other things, I do want to make sure I at least experience every skin and every stage. Yeah. Here's how I was planning it, right? I want to at least get to Thanksgiving. I'm not sure exactly when that is, but we're around halfway through October right now, right? And Thanksgiving's around halfway through November. So the way I planned it out was we do at least 2 episodes of Kart Race, at least 2 episodes of Boss Rush, because I'm projecting that I'm going to suck at Boss Rush, because I remember bosses being really annoying in this game. So at least 2 there, and that should get us a month, so... Yeah. I should maybe pay attention more. Yep. Let's pay attention more. My characters will likely want to play as Metal Sonic, Tico, and Tails. I see. I'll have all the characters unlocked, right? Probably. Great. Alright, wonderful. I can still do this. I can still do this. I know it looks really bad, but we're on lap 1, and Knuckles is a pretty good... I think I'm pretty good with Knuckles. Their speed is higher than Tails, even if their acceleration isn't. So I think... And running into walls doesn't slow you down that much, actually. Surprisingly. I actually remember that I need to turn more with them, because they, not good at turning. And I need to not do that. It's just not doing that. That's the entirety of the thing. I knew it was coming. I was ready for it. Well, I clearly wasn't ready for it, but I was trying it. Characters are all available by default, and there's like the couple of skins, which I think are like crossover things. I haven't been able to look at them though, because I've been kind of struggling to figure out how to activate 2-player mode. Bring a Pro Controller, by the way, just in case when we do this. Ring, ring, rings. Alright. I'm really struggling with the drifting. But maybe it's... That's the thing, I'm still fast enough that I still have the best advantage, which is just being able to catch up to people. Which is something that Tails can't do, so... Without boost and stuff. So I might be able to... Still clinch this one, especially since there is a boost here. Oh, we know it. Up, then it ended. Need 2 controllers connected to... Right, yes. Unless you, maybe... It's possible that you don't need 2 controllers connected, because you might be able to do controller and keyboard. I saw some people talking in a forum about it. Despite... See, there's this weird thing where I thought Sonic Adventure 2 was a pretty popular game. You know, it's a Sonic game. Everyone seems to talk about it a bunch. But there's a surprising lack of information about Sonic Adventure 2 online. Kind of annoying, right? I'll be like, hey, I would like to look up some basic information about how X, Y, or Z works. Like, for instance, do rings in X... Does X, Y, or Z ring count? And it'll be like, I can't find it. Maybe I'm just an idiot who just can't find the Sonic Adventure 2 info. But, like, I was struggling. Come on. Get back in it. As long as I manage to turn away. There we go. Relatively elegant. Oh, I'm losing ground now. Come on. That's a boost. It's only lap 2 of 3, so I might be able to spin this. Hey guys. See you later. I bump into a wall. Just gotta stay ahead. Why do I ever open my mouth on the stream? Like, I know people would theoretically need to be entertained, but do they? Maybe I should just not say things, right? And maybe a silent stream would be better, right? Like, where I don't open my big fat mouth and say something that tempts fate into screwing me over 1,000 ways. Like, maybe that would be more enjoyable, right? There'd be more of a success. I know sometimes people like watching failure, but I like to think that that was a total waste of my power boost. I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. I probably could have had it. I'm just one big fool. I'm just a fool. That's all I am. That's all I is. That's all I am to y'all. Come on. Better than slamming into the wall. Probably. I think so. Usually I get way far behind if I slam into the wall, so I think it is better than slamming into the wall. Today on the Flightship, Philip debates whether or not things are better than slamming into a wall. Is a ham sandwich better than slamming into a wall? Is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich better than slamming into a wall? Is an open-faced sandwich better than slamming into a wall? Is a ham and cheese sandwich better than slamming into a wall? And finally, the most important question of all, is eating a hot dog better than slamming into a wall? See if you can guess the subtle theme in my things I was comparing to being slammed into a wall for slamming head first into a wall. I want to slam into a wall right now. That's a bit mean. I didn't think it was that bad. Oh, it was a bit silly. Oh shoot, it's not lap 3! I'm like, did it. I'm an idiot. Okay, you tell the subtle theme? What was the same between my things? I could say them again if you don't know what I said. Oh, because you're being awfully cocky, despite the kind of precarious position we're in. Alright, now it's... There we go. Can you detect the theme? Come on, tell me the theme. Please tell me the theme. So, reminder, you have a sandwich, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, an open face sandwich, a ham and cheese sandwich, and a hot dog. I can't be looking up everything up for you all the time, sorry. I'm not asking you to look it up, you're supposed to use your mind thinky thing. It's not a riddle, I made it up, so like, you won't find the answer on the internet. What are the things of a sandwich, I don't think I said, what do a bologna sandwich, a ham and cheese sandwich, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, an open face sandwich, and a hot dog have in common? It's pretty simple. I was joking earlier when I said it's not about that. I was joking earlier. What do you mean? I know it is kind of hard. Oh, you're just exhausted, right? Okay. Okay. And you don't know what the theme is? Okay. Come on. That was fine. We'll forth. Don't be so cocky, Buckle is actually incredibly precarious. Oh wait, that was still not lap 3. Okay. I made that mistake again. It's sandwich-like food. Yeah, that's right. It's because all of them are a sandwich. It's a hot dog is a sandwich. That was the joke. Okay. on. Why did I do that? Funny thing is, I would be like, if you actually asked me, I would say that a hot dog is not a sandwich. I was just trying to do a jokes. I'm the worst at Knuckles on that one, I guess. Let's go to Shadow. Shadow is just Sonic, but I mean, I did Sonic already, so that's not too bad. Yeah, it's Shadow time. Shadow will just start catching up because that's high speed. Aha. I'm catching up. Here I come. Come on. Also, a nice thing about the final stage is all the rings regenerate, which is not true of like the unfinal stages. I really wish I had a mini-map. Oh yeah, I only ever use the thing to check. And I only ever use the thing to check the buffer. How many people, how close I am. How bad of a situation I've gotten myself into this time. Got it. Oh, it's just above the best. Princess Knuckles. Standard. Yeah, things are going a bit quicker. Tails was just a rough spot. And then Rouge might be a rough spot, because Rouge is kind of like Tails. Hi Sonic, bye Sonic, bye Sonic. Great, well luckily Shadow catches up on his own. Come on, Booster. In the middle of the road for the boost. That'll get me up here. Turn there. Smooth as butter. Shadow's back in business. Oh, come on. Really, Sonic? You think you can do that to me? I'll get boosted on, fool. Perfect. Okay, clearly we could have done better on that one, but getting boosted. I just have to make very few mistakes, and I'll win. I wasn't super clean, but I didn't hit any walls. I think that's definitely clean enough. Why did I do that? Well, I missed it, so I guess that's fine. Boost. Alright, that's intermediate done. I don't know why it's called standard. I don't know why I'm calling it intermediate. Come on, Shadow. Shouldn't be too bad for you. All things considered. Come on. That's bad, but we have a boost. Take that, Sonic. The correct application of boosting power has been applied. Still, we're definitely in a more precarious position than we could be. Luckily, it's still only left 2, so we have some ability to put distance between us. That was... Oh, come on! That's a possibility I was aware of, and I still rammed straight into it. Or a possibility for a boost. Come on, Sonic. Bow down to the ultimate life form, you fool. Come on. Come on. What just happened? What? Alright, come on, come on. I just need power boost. Oh god, come on. That was insane. I think I kind of spaced out a bit, so I'm not sure why or how exactly I slammed to that wall. Shadow has made his mark. Alright, let's do Eggman. Shouldn't be that bad. I like how they make different engine sounds. That's nice. I'm doing excellent. Oh, because it's Eggman. Thank you, Mother. You truly are the best of us all. Hey, by the way, Mom, when are you coming over tomorrow? That's Eggman number 1 done. Eggman standard. Great, wonderful. I'll get you guys. What? Can't believe that. Not great. It's only climbing back up. I released the gas. Oh my gosh. Rest of the panel. It's only lap 2, but it's really not looking good. The speed boost. Oh no, not enough. Almost though. Come on. Wasn't great, but probably better than slamming into the wall. Eggman and Knuckles are kind of weird where, like, sometimes it feels like they can totally catch up, but sometimes it does feel like they're dropping behind. It's kind of a weird thing. Come on. No, okay. One last boost, which is enough. Oh, it's not the last lap. I've made that mistake like 5 times at this point. I'm gonna have to do this part of it better. Oh, visual glitch. Who could have predicted one of those in Sonic the Hedgehog? 0 space 2 call rings. Expert. Alright, expert time. I feel like this course is hard to get used to, but like it's actually easier than the standard course. 2 out of 3. I'm curious how difficult Rouge is going to be. Those rings. That's Eggman done. See how hard Rouge is. Seems pretty similar to Tails' stats. I'm not entirely, I'm a little concerned. Tails is definitely the hardest one. Maybe it's just because it's the second guy and I didn't know various things yet. At the very least, I don't think it'll be this one that, or the last one that's triggered. I think it's going to be standard. An interesting engine noise. Come on. How do I avoid that? Oh man. Taking all the rings. So that's one of the places. Come on. Echolocate to finish line. I'll do my best. Come on. And I know where the finish line is. That's not really the issue. Yeah, that was not great. Yep, this is gonna be tricky. But hopefully not that bad. Hopefully. I've basically already done it. In truth, after Tails, I don't think any of these should be too tricky. until we get to the weird ones, the weird cards with the weird stats. We're a dolphin echo. I'm a bat right now. A bat. That's echolocation is what they're known for. Come on. I miss being fast. Alright, we do this. We need to knock it behind, I think. Or not very behind, at least. Great, they're already stealing all the rings. Oh my gosh. Not a good start. Come on, boost me a little bit higher up. Need like one more ring for the boost. One more, come on. That's what I got a problem with like a level like with these. Come on. Can do better than this. Some of the rings have respawned. Not a lot of them. Come on. Come on. Gotta frustrate it to play as this kind of character. You're not echoing super well. Maybe you should not. You should be a dolphin. No, I'm a bat. It's not echolocation. Has nothing to do with it. I'm gonna drive it into the ground again. Like tail was cut off. Oh my gosh. Don't remember it. I forgot how tricky the first race is with its lack of boosts. And therefore any moments where you can kind of feel like you can easily catch up. Don't drive things into the ground. It's not a place to drive them. Come on. Another 2 rings and I get the thing. Okay. That did not give me the boost I wanted out of it. Ugh. Gosh dang you, Sonic. Close one. Just made some costly mistakes. Because you always have to take those 2 rings. Don't do it. I really need those rings, and like... You probably don't, because I don't think you actually use them. At the very least, the AI is not very good at using them, so... Come on. Missed all those rings again. That's not great. Sonic nabbed those guys and I dodged those ones. Come on. Just gotta get like... Just gotta hope that the boost pad's enough at this point. But it's not enough. I mean, it's also not the last lap because I'm a fool. Come on. Oh, come on. No, no, no. I'm falling. But I could use the boost. Oh. That was very touch and go. We're not even on the leaderboard, but we made it. Level 2. Standard. Through standard. So it's only in that last, so it's only in that first one you have to depend on the boosts. This one, or you have to depend on ring boosts, and this one you just depend on the ground boosts. It's a tricky one, but that's one less thing I have to worry about. One hit the boost. That was a bit of a time waste for me. Boost. That was weird. And really, really bad. Restarting the run. Come on. And that went. One. I think it's still possible to come back, although it's definitely more touch and go than perhaps is hoped. Better to make mistakes earlier than late. Excuse me. Gosh dang it, Eggman. So hit the boost this time. Hit the boost again. One last shot. I gotta be real good on this one. Way tighter than I would like. Alright, I'm calling it. Can't hit that. We can't fail that like 3 times in a row. We have to succeed at some point. Come on. Oh, I missed that. That's really bad. But not as bad as kind of the last couple have gone, so I'll stick around. Back on. Could definitely overtake this round. This lap. Even if I don't, there's still a little bit of safety. This will be a temporary overtake, but this is a not great, easy to mess up section, and this section almost guarantees a loss. That's very important. I'm on. Oh wait, this is 2 out of 3. My goodness. Otherwise that was not going to make it. Have the auto boost or the booster now. Not sure if that was the best place to use that. Come on, no. Hit it, no! That's it. God damn it. Okay, let's try this again. But less mistakes this time. Come on. That was really bad, but I can definitely make it up. We hit it this time. Come on. Bit faster. Right. That was not a good one. Come on, now I can make it. Come on. Come on. Definitely just. It's gonna be it's gonna be real tight. Come on. Come on. Oh, no, really? Gosh, dang it. Come on. Alright, let's catch up here. Oh my gosh. Oh, we could probably do better this lap. Definitely lost ground. Oh my god. Only a second lap. You can definitely still get back in it. Come on. Come on. And you walls. Oh my gosh, again? The same stupid position. That was weird. Come on. Dang it, I missed the pad. Don't know what that was. Come on. Come on. Alright. We did it. And standard's done. All that's left should be expert, and we will have done the normal cars. And I'm better at this one, I think. Okay, on the slope. These rings. Make the turn gracefully. Use the power rings. Okay. That could have gone better. Come on. Yep, I don't know why, but this one's just not that tricky. Once you get used to it, that is. No drift time. Finally. There we go. Alright. Next time we will do the funky cars. There's some previews of the funky cars. Really high speed with like even higher, basically Sonic but more extreme. Almost like a Chow in a spaceship, also very high speed. Knuckles, but like with the same amount of speed with just like instant acceleration. The really edgy car, which I think is the fastest thing. Yeah, the fastest thing. This thing, it's like a... Yeah, these are fun. I don't know why, but it just gives me... It increases speed and just gives me so much grip strength. No idea why. And then Rouge, which becomes the Eggman robot. Yeah, these are weird. And you can see with the wild stat changes why I'd want to try each one out and become good at each one. We're going to save that all for next time. Thanks everyone for coming to watch this time. Let's check one last time. Let's check in and see if we can buy something from the Chow Shop. And I'm also very curious on if any of those rings transferred over, because we collected a lot of them. So if they did, that would be nice. It might lower the amount of grinding we have to do later. Well, I love the egg roll. It's insanity. 21,524. Maybe. I think that's a little bit increased. That's nice. None of these are a theme, so we're gonna go. Yeah, good times, and thanks for coming, and yeah, thanks for coming along. It's been the time. Next time we're gonna, next time we'll do that was Discord, and there's Twitter in the links below. And yeah, thank you for flying. Wait, sorry, Mom. What time is? No, I asked. Thank you for flying with the Flightship.